Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are having a look at the AE Phase 1. This will be the new rarest tank in the game, and that is because for one reason: it has come in the new battle pass. August battle pass, it is arriving, but it's only arriving in crates that you can earn in the battle pass. Now, if you complete every single mission every single day for the month, you will only earn 3 crates for this to open this to get the chance to get the tank, and you can only get 3 crates a season, basically a battle pass. 3 crates a battle pass, and that is if you complete every single mission. It is a 0.5 drop rate, which is very, very low. People are going to complain about it, but what people also need to understand is nothing else is changing with the battle pass. I mean, it's going to be the same price. Wargaming have literally just added these crates at the end as an added bonus, probably to get people to buy the battle pass. And of course, if you complete the battle pass, you will get, and all your missions, you will get 3 crates. Now, 0.5% chance is very rare. That's probably the lowest any crate tank has ever been, which is why this is going to be very difficult to get, and it will be literally the rarest tank in the game. You can also get other things from the battle pass. You can get the first 4 battle pass tanks, like the Rudolph, the Thunder, Eraser, and the Agent. You can get parts for them, so you are guaranteed some parts on every crate. I think you get up to 25 charms or whatever it is, 25 parts, and obviously you need 100 to get the tank. There is also parts for things like the SU-130, Progetto, things like that, and FE201. There's a few things that you can get. There's camouflages from the first lots of battle passes as well, but of course the main reward is this tank. But you're very unlikely you're going to be able to get this tank. But we're going to have a look at the tank itself, just in case you do manage to get it. Now, the turret, 180 millimeters thick, which is not great, to be honest, and the hull is 190, so the armor profile is not the best. It's not the best for a tier 9 heavy tank. DPM 2479, which is pretty good for a tier 9 heavy, and that is a 9.68 second reload. Penetration 250 and 330 on your heat, which is pretty decent. 60 on your HE. It does 400 alpha, 340 on your heat, and 515 on your HE. Aim time, not the greatest at 4.3. Dispersion, not the greatest at 0.353, and it has 10 degrees of gun depression, and the speed is actually pretty nice at 40 kilometers per hour. So we're just going to get into some replays here just to show you how good the tank can be. I'm actually really enjoying it, although the stats don't really show it. We're just going to fast forward. Nothing really happens. Even though the stats are not the greatest, the stats, looking at it, you know, think, not the greatest, you can still bounce. You can still get the odd bounce if you're sort of side scraping or hold down, wiggling. You can get the bounce, but you can't really, as a heavy tank, the armor profile, I mean, 190 on your hull. Yeah, most things will go through you. The same as your turret. I was hoping the turret would actually be a little bit stronger, to be honest. 180 millimeters on your turret, again, is not the greatest. And you can just see the aim time there. The bloom is just taking forever to go down. So as I said, stat wise, it's not the greatest of tanks. It really isn't, but I'm liking it. I am actually really liking it. I tested the tank back when it was in test. I think they tested it a couple of times. They made it a bit better, and I do enjoy it. And it is a shame. It is a shame that it is coming into these crates. But I am pretty certain that one day in the future it will be back. I'm sure of that. Probably not for a while, because I think Wargaming are just going to do this constantly now for battle passes. So you'll be able to get three crates to get the on August battle pass, and then it will carry on to September. So maybe they'll never sell it. Maybe it is one of those tanks that you can only ever get in the battle passes, and that is a shame, because that means not many people are going to get the tank. But you know, people are going to complain. People are always going to complain, especially those people that like to collect tanks. I'm one of them. I'm not too fussed about it because I did test it. I already aced the tank on my main account. So even though I'd like it, I'm not really going to be spending any money. Of course, I will try and do the missions, even at 0.5% or 0.05%. I'm not sure what the heck it is. I'd still like the tank. It's still a tank I'd like in my garage. I do enjoy it, and it will be a tank that I would actually go to if I'm playing tier 9. And that's a big thing, you know. How many people or how many tanks have you got in your garage, especially premium tanks, where you could look and think, yeah, I would play that. I have loads of premium tanks in my garage where I would just never play. I would never think about playing. And this I would. This, I honestly would play this tank because I enjoy it. It's got a decent gun. It's got a good DPM. And like I said, I really enjoy playing this tank. And it's just a shame that it is coming into these crates, you know. As I've said, people will complain. Everyone complains because they want the tank. Unfortunately, it's not going to be. And it is just going to be one of those free tanks that you can get if you are very, very lucky. Now, as I've said, Wargaming are probably doing this to try and get people to buy the battle passes. Either that, or they're just rewarding the people that do buy the battle pass. Because like I said, if you do complete it, this is not just this tank that you can get. There's loads of tanks you can get. There's loads of parts, different parts of tanks you can get. Like I said, if you missed out on the other battle pass tanks, like the Agent, which is the most OP battle pass tank that they've released, the Thunder, you know, Razor and stuff like that, then here's your chance. You know, again, I like the way that they've done it. They've done it really logically. Not good. I mean, you can only get 3 crates. You can only get 3 crates in a battle pass. Each crate you get up to 25% part for a new tank, which means if you get the same part for every for the tank in each 3 crates, you can only get 75%, 75 parts, which you still then need 25 parts, which that means you're going to buy the next battle pass to try and get that part. So it's a bit silly in my opinion. I mean, they could have just made it 4 crates so you can, I suppose, get a tank if you're lucky in one battle pass. But yeah, they've done it as three crates, but you can buy crates. You can buy crates. I wouldn't recommend buying crates. I would definitely recommend not buying these crates because they are 2,375, I think, or 2,350 gold per crate. I don't think there is a limit. I think you can spend as much gold as you want. Now, I am going to be interested to see just how much gold people will be spending on these crates just to try and get this tank. Now, at a 0.5% drop rate, 2,375 gold per crate, yeah, I would not be spending any money, any gold on these crates. The only time I think anyone should spend gold is if you got like 75 parts for a tank, or in future battle passes, if you've got like all 3 or all 4 battle pass tanks, or even things like the SU-130 and they are 75 parts, then yeah, maybe it might be worth just buying 1 crate, because you might then be guaranteed a tank, because you're going to get 25 parts from that crate. So yeah, definitely not recommend. I wouldn't recommend buying these crates. And definitely, if you don't ever buy the battle pass tanks, the battle pass, sorry, don't feel you have to buy the battle pass just to be within a chance to get this tank, because it's going to be extremely unlikely that you will get this tank. So don't waste, if you don't ever buy the battle pass tanks, don't waste your money in buying the battle pass, sorry, because it's very unlikely you're going to get the tank. But all in all, I enjoy the tank. It's a good tank. Hopefully one day in the future we will see this tank in the store, but I can't see it for the time being. I think it will just be a continuous battle pass tank that you can only get with these crates. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. There will be another video on the new battle pass tank that you can get just by getting the battle pass, which is the U Panzer. I think it's, where is it? Let's have a look. So we will be having another review in a few hours with this tank right here. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye. With